New York City to me is a place of endless possibilities. It's where I want to see the demonstration of Christ's love. We believe that Hope for New York is needed in our city because we want to see all New Yorkers flourish. Our affiliates are in all 5 boroughs, and many of them are community-based organizations that serve a variety of needs, whether it's youth, whether it's the elderly population, whether it's families and children in need that are low income in their communities. When Hope for New York began, we were focused on volunteer mobilization, and that really was a critical part of our model. And we added grant making because we wanted to meet the felt needs on the ground. As we began working with these organizations, we started to introduce capacity building, which is offering training and resources to these organizations so that they can become even more effective in the work that they're doing. City Relief have been an incredible partner throughout the years. They've been serving those who are living on the streets and those who are food insecure.
Hope for New York, they facilitate volunteers to serve with us at multiple outreach locations every single month. They also provide grants and funding that allows us to literally keep the lights on. They allow us to pay for our staff and buy supplies and put gas in our vehicles and enable us to literally show up in the streets to serve our guests. They help us as an organization get from here to there by providing us with expert consultants and training opportunities and learning labs and all sorts of opportunities that as a smaller organization we wouldn't have access to otherwise.
The Hope for New York Learning Labs were an integral part of my getting started on the right foot at City Relief, and also to give us tangible steps on how we could successfully run a volunteer department and not just do what's always been done, but also take it to the next level.
Hope for New York really has enabled us to continue to not only serve consistently, but also expand on our services and really diversify the impact of how we engage with the homeless communities.
They've been a key part of our network and also partnering with others in our network, such as the Bowery Mission. Recently, we have really been focused on providing collaborative opportunities for our affiliates to come together so that we can actually produce even a greater outcome in our city.
Several years ago, our organization started imagining a new way of clothing distribution for the homeless community. And we reached out to our partners at the Bowery Mission to see if they would like to collaborate and build this partnership. And through Hope for New York's funding and mobilizing, we were able to create one of our most effective outreach strategies that has become a staple of our organization.
We have had volunteers who come from all over the country to serve with us. When the pandemic hit, that was over. And so we needed local volunteers and we needed them quickly. Hope for New York sent the word out. They ensured that people knew what our needs were, and many people came and not only volunteered just once, but continued, were vital to our ability to continue to serve out on the streets. And because of that, we never missed an outreach during the pandemic. We never shut down. We continued to serve.
We exist to serve our affiliates. We want our affiliates to become thriving and effective in their communities so that we can see a New York that is more just, more righteous, that will really bless everybody who's in our city.
My hope is that we can continue to partner together to galvanize a movement of compassion across the city so that people everywhere who are struggling, who may have lost their jobs, who may be depending on the eviction moratorium to hang in there, that we can be a part of this collective response that reminds people that God has not forgotten them and that there is hope for a brighter future.
What makes New York a hopeful place are the people. When it comes down to it, New Yorkers show up for one another, and that continues to bring me hope.